So here I have a problem from the AMC 12 2010 math contest. And we have this cube of side length 3, from which there are holes cut through the cube, and those holes have faces of 2 by 2 side length. And like I said, they go all the way through the cube. So this hole goes all the way through to this side, this hole goes all the way through the back of the cube, and this hole goes all the way down through the bottom of the cube. And we're asked to find the remaining area of this surface. So let's jump into this solution. First, what I want to do is find the area of the cube without the holes in it. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. So that'll be 3 times 3 times 3, or 27. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the area of the holes and subtract them from our initial total area of 27. So let's calculate the area of this first hole that goes right to left through our whole cube here. So hole 1 is equal to 2 times 2, that's the side length of the face here. And then it's going to go all the way through the duration of the cube, which has a side length of 3. So this first hole has an area of 12. Okay, now let's calculate the area of hole 2. And we're going to do that in a similar fashion, but we don't want to double count the middle area that we counted for this hole, because like I said, this hole goes all the way through. So we only want to count the area of this middle hole of this side of the cube and then the back side of the cube. And we can do that because we know that this distance from the face to the wall of the cube is 1/2. And why is that? Well, we know that the faces of these holes in the cube are in the center of those cube faces. I didn't write that down here in the problem, but it's given to us on the exam. And because the side length of these holes are 2 and the side length of the whole square is 3, that means that both of these combine to make 1. But like I said, we know that these holes are in the middle, so each side makes up 1/2. So now what we can do is multiply 2 times 2. That's the area of the face of this hole here. And then we know that this has a depth of 1/2 because it goes 1/2 of the way into the cube before we hit an area that we've already calculated before. But now we have 2 of those. We have this front side of the cube that I'm going to mark in maybe yellow here. This is the first bit. We're measuring the hole that far into the cube. Then we also have this same hole that's measured on the back side of the cube that I'll mark in this second yellow line here. So that's why we have 2 copies of this, but that gives us an area of 4. And hole 3 can be calculated in the exact same way. And I'm going to use a red mark here. So the hole is going to go down this far. So this hole is going to go down this far before it hits an area that we've already calculated. And that hole is going to have a face size of 2 by 2. But then, like I said, this red length is 1/2, and this red length down here is also 1/2. So we have 2 squared times 1/2 times 2, which is also equal to 4. So our total hole area is equal to 20. That's because 12 plus 4 plus 4 is 20. But now we have our blue area minus our calculated hole area, which is 27 minus 20, which means that the leftover area of this cube with the holes taken out is 7. And that's enough for now.